The rabbinic method is very attractive to lawyers. It's been very attractive to lawyers as a device for interpreting the law. And that's because we have clients, and clients want to do what they want to do. And if you have a view of the text that is plastic, then you can stretch, right? So that you can make the law let your client do what your client wants to do, which is your job. And therefore, the idea of the plastic text is a very attractive idea to the lawyer. What the lawyer wants is a full toolbox that allows one to stretch in as many ways as one can get away with. And the rabbinic notion that the text maybe is not infinitely plastic, but quite plastic, is a view that makes lawyers feel good and lets us do our jobs. And moreover, we now understand, I think everyone understands, that no text doesn't need interpretation, right? Interpretation has to happen. It's a fiction that you can just look at the text and know for sure what it means. And so we're ready to accept the rabbinic method as a way to face the law. Certainly in religious Jewish life, plasticity of the law is very attractive, again, for the reasons that I mentioned. It's nice to be able to read a two-word sentence in the Bible that says, "Do not steal," 3 words in English, 2 in Hebrew, and conclude, as we were just told, that it doesn't mean that. That's nice in a lot of legal contexts as we read laws we don't care to follow. Oh, maybe that one doesn't mean that, and maybe that one doesn't mean that, and now you can have a full religious life and not have to do what you do not want to do. This is leads me to the point I think I want to make this evening, and then I will sit down, which is that this style of interpretation is deeply dangerous. In religious life, I'm a Jew in the Pew and the conservative movement, and we have just spent the past several years or decades confronted with legal rulings from our religious authorities that tell us that the law does not mean exactly what it says. It does not mean what it says. And a question that plagues many of us is whether this means that we are now living in a religious environment untethered from law, and that we're facing interpretation that's deeply unreliable about what we are supposed to do. But certainly for law, as lawyers do it in the United States, I have a very simple argument for you, which is that rabbinic interpretation is an undesirable model for thinking about what you or your clients or your opponents may do, must do, or must not do. Or at least, to make a slightly smaller claim, there's much to fear from the rabbinic method. If American law is as indeterminate as the Bible is, 10 Commandments are in the hands of its rabbinic interpreters, or the law is in the hands of the Committee on Jewish Law and Standards of the conservative movement, we cannot know what our obligations are, we cannot predict how other people will behave, we cannot advise our clients. So I thought I would just give you 2 examples of the rabbinic mind, not the rabbinic mind,